Hey guys, Matt here, Wreck Brewery. Have you ever had this problem? That's right, over-carbonated keg. So, normally when I try to do a quick carb on new beers, which I don't do very often, I put it to 30 to 40 psi overnight and it's usually ready to go the next morning. But this is the risk that you run into if you forget about it, which is what happened to me. I had it on the gas for over a day. Gets over-carbonated very quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to fix that in a few minutes. So stay tuned. All right, so I moved the keg and the CO2 canister that was in the ferment chamber out here. There's a little more room we can work. So what I've done is I put everything here in a bucket because this could get a little messy. But this is the quickest way to do this. One of the ways you can do this, if you had a lot of time and you wanted to just kind of nurse it through the day, every couple of hours you can just turn the gas off of this keg completely, and you can bleed off the air on there just every couple of hours or so, and eventually this will come down, but this could take a little while. If you want to do it quickly, like I'm about to show you, it should take minutes. So what you want to do is basically push the CO2 up through the beer and get some of that gas out of the beer. And to do that, we need to use the beer line because that goes down to the bottom of the keg. And we'll push everything through this way and we'll bleed it off. And we'll do that every so often for a couple of minutes and we'll keep rechecking to see how the pour is. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to take off the line that I was using for dispersing the beer out. And we'll come back to that because we'll need that again. And I like to make sure that everything is sanitary, so we'll spray some Star San on everything as we open it up. Now, this is as you know, the posts on these kegs are a little bit different. The gas post has notches on it, so these quick disconnects are slightly different. So in order to pump gas into the beer line, we need to swap this out. So what you want to do is just get yourself one of the beer posts, and we'll swap this out. So I've sanitized everything already, because as we know, we're past the hot side of brewing. So at this point, everything has to be sanitary. So we're just going to take this off. And actually, we need to turn off the gas because it's still on. All right, and then we'll just put on our beer disconnect. Make sure it's snug. Don't need any leaks. All right, and then we're going to pop this onto the the beer side. And we'll turn it back on again. And you're going to hear some bubbling going on in there as the CO2 is bubbling from the bottom. And what we'll do here is we'll just release it, and you'll be able to hear it. I don't know if you can hear that. You can hear it bubbling through. So we'll keep doing this for a little while. And see, it'll start to get a little messy. You're gonna get some foam that comes out of there. So we're gonna do this for a couple minutes here. Okay, so I've been doing this for a couple of minutes, and I can notice now that as I'm pulling on this, there's a little bit less foam coming through. So I think what I'm gonna do is swap these out around again, and we're gonna give it a pour test. Making sure everything's nice and sanitized as we're reconnecting everything. Should be, because nothing's really touched anything else. Turn the gas back on. Serving pressure. Let's see where we're at here. We're at about 8, that's good enough. Get our glass and let's see where we're at. And this could take a couple times to get it right, but I've been doing this for probably 2-3 minutes. Yeah, that's already a massive improvement, as you can see. It's still overcarbonated, but not nearly enough, as much as it was before. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again for probably another minute, and then we'll check it again. All right, so we went ahead and degassed it for another minute, so now let's see what we got. I did pour that a little bit aggressively, but that is much, much better. Look at that. Now, of course, I should note that doing this process, you are stirring everything up in the keg, so if it was clear before, it may not be now, but give it another day and it probably will clear back up again as everything settles back down from jostling the keg around with the gas. So look at that. That's a much better pour. So by tomorrow, we should be able to drink this with confidence that we're not going to have a glass full of foam. So you can do this too. If you get a very overcarbonated keg, you can fix it in a few minutes. This probably took me 10 to 15 minutes tops, just rigging everything up here and going through that process a couple of times. And you can get to drinking quicker. So see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.